From our dashboard, we've selected expense report drafts and clicked into Houston trip April. So far, we've only added expenses that will go to our travel approver, like mileage, rental car gas, or meals. But if we choose anything in the miscellaneous expense category, it will automatically be sent to our purchasing approver. Let's add a miscellaneous line item now. When choosing expense type, our options are deck supplies, equipment replacement, galley supplies, and repairs or maintenance. We'll add our line item by going into our repository and selecting the appropriate receipt. Select Save, and we'll get a brief notification at the bottom that the line item was saved successfully. These 3 lines, once submitted, will be sent to my travel approver for review. This line, however, will be automatically routed to my purchasing approver, since the expense category was a purchasing category. Once both approvers approve the report, then it will proceed to reimbursement. Both approvers have to action their items in order to move to reimbursement. If an approver rejects one of your line items, they can leave a comment on it and reject the expense. When they do that, that line item will come back to you and will be added to a new expense report draft. The new draft will be titled Original Expense Report Name-Number. This allows us to track different iterations of that report until the issue with the transaction is resolved. Now, the first issue we'll run into when trying to submit this expense report as is the dates. If I try to submit right now, I get this alert that at least one expense exceeds the 60-day limit. All expenses must be submitted within 60 days for reimbursement. To remove the line item, press and hold on the expense. The option to delete it will pop up at the top. Let's delete all 3 of the line items that are past the 60-day mark. Now we want to add our miscellaneous expense again with a corrected date. Reminder, you shouldn't have to take a picture of a receipt with your camera too often if you follow our recommendation of using the gallery method. Take a picture when you make your purchase, and then you don't have to worry about keeping up with paper receipts. Here we want to adjust our date and then save the line item. Now let's submit this report for approval. That report will now disappear from my expense report drafts and will now show up under Submitted Expense Reports. We can see it right here at the top since it's my most recent submission. You can see that it is submitted to 2 people, Samantha Scholda and Courtney Quinn. Since Samantha is set up as my purchasing approver and Courtney is set up as my travel approver. The status of this report is submitted. As you scroll down, you can see other reports that show approved or rejected. Thanks for watching this Suti expense training. Be sure to explore the rest of our training videos to learn more about navigating the app and getting the most out of everything Suti has to offer.